What's going on, guys? This is Josh Mason here, and today I am in New Orleans for the Fan Expo event, and they're actually going to have the 40th anniversary reunion for the entire cast of Back to the Future. So I'm really excited about that. They've got Huey Lewis, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, like the whole cast. I got everybody. And so I'm really excited to meet all of them. They've also got Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO. They got Andy Serkis, who played Gollum in Lord of the Rings, who I actually just met over the summer, but I brought a few more items that I'm getting to sign for me. And yeah, anyway, it should be a fun time. It's actually my first ever Fan Expo, despite the fact that I've lost count. I've been to like hundreds of conventions, I guess, at this point, but I've never been to a Fan Expo, so this is really exciting. It's my first time getting to see what they're all about. I always wanted to come to one. I always heard they're really cool events. For those of you who have been following my channel for a while and already know all the stuff I do, I'm most well known probably for my epic cosplay music videos I do, where I go all over the country and I just film the cosplayers and make really cool music videos out of those. So I am doing one of those for this convention, and if you're watching this vlog, that video is already posted and should already be up on the channel, so I'm going to link that in the description down below so you can go check that out. And if that was the video you came here looking for, well, that's where it's at. You can go watch that instead of watching me, you know, blab on this video. So yeah, anyway, it should be a really good time. I'm going to show you guys some of the really cool things. I'm going to get the cast all signed, and then I'm going to go grab lunch, and then we'll head over to the convention. So yeah. Yeah, so today I'm meeting all the Back to the Future folks, and this is one of the main things I'm getting everybody signed. This is a metal poster from Displate. So they're a really cool company that does these metal prints. I've had a few others at some other conventions. I've got different people to sign. And so yeah, I'm getting all of the Back to the Future people. I think it's like 10 signatures that I'm going to get on this. And it's metal, and you know, these hold up really well. Guys, so I'm back from day one, back in the hotel room, and that was the most chaotic experience ever, trying to run around and get all those autographs from everybody. I've been to a ton of conventions, and I do think that that was the most probably stressed I think I've ever been, just because it was so many people, and I literally spent all day just trying to get these autographs. So I didn't even really get to do a whole lot of filming. I did a little bit. I got a few cosplayers here and there, but I didn't get to film as much as I hoped that I would, just because I was trying to get photo ops and autographs and everything. But the good news is I got most everything done today, and tomorrow I've only got C-3PO, Anthony Daniels, and got a couple items for Andy Serkis to sign, so it shouldn't be as chaotic, and I should spend most of the day tomorrow filming cosplayers and just checking out the convention. But here, I'm going to show you guys the cool stuff that I got signed. So the big thing here is this metal display that I got it's 10 signatures that I got on it. And the big one, of course, Michael J. Fox right there at the bottom. He's really nice. I didn't obviously get to interact with him while he was signing it, because they were just moving everybody through really quick, but I did get to interact with him during our photo op, and yeah, he was super nice. I said, you know, hey, Michael, how's it going? He said hi to me and spoke to me and everything, which honestly was more interaction with him than I thought I would get to have. So I thought that was really cool, and you know, it's just huge honor. He's a real inspiration because of you know, his health issues and everything that he's had. And if you haven't seen it, go watch a documentary called Steel. That's all about him and, you know, his experience making films while also suffering with Parkinson's. Anyway, all around just a really cool dude. So, you know, it's an honor to have his signature on there. And then, of course, we got all the other leading cast. We got Tom Wilson, who was Biff in Back to the Future. Also was a really cool dude. I grabbed a photo with him. Leah Thompson, who I'd actually met at a previous convention. I met her at Superhero Con. But I had to grab another photo with her, and this was the first time I actually got her autograph, so it was cool to get her on there. Christopher Lloyd, it was also my second time meeting him. I met him at Mississippi Comic-Con a couple years ago, and got a photo op and everything with him. And then I got a new photo op done at this convention with him, because they did a photo op where you got to take a picture with him while he was in the DeLorean. So that was pretty neat, and That's one of the big ones. Huey Lewis did Power of Love and Back in Time, and just, you know, this is the reason that the Back to the Future soundtrack is such an iconic soundtrack, is mainly thanks to Huey Lewis. James Tolkien, who played Strickland, the principal.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Claudia Wells, who played Jennifer in the first Back to the Future. Of course, as everybody knows, she was replaced with a different actress in parts 2 and 3. Down here, we got Frances McCain. She was cool. I didn't realize until I was in line to meet her that she also played the mother in Gremlins. And I got up to her table and I saw she had the 8x10s up there of her from Gremlins. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, I didn't realize, I never made that connection. And so she got to talking to me about that a little bit. And I actually had a pretty lengthy conversation with her. So that was a really cool experience to get to talk to her about her experiences working on both films. I asked her which was her favorite to work on, Gremlins or Back to the Future, and she was like, "Oh no, I don't have favorites." And then down here, of course, we got Donald Fullilove, who plays Goldie Wilson, Mayor Goldie Wilson. We got Harry Waters Jr., who played Marvin Berry, and of course, like I said, you know, we got Michael J. Fox. So I think I covered everybody. So yeah, 10 signatures, and they're all signed in chrome on the metal display, and I do have them verified. They had official pics there doing autograph verification. And so, yeah, got it authenticated, and that is now probably my pride and joy. You know, the only one that's really missing, I guess, is Crispin Glover, but he doesn't really do these cons. Yeah, and then down here, of course, I got a couple of photo ops I think I've already shown you guys. And then this one I actually got Huey Lewis to sign. And then this was just some of the random stuff that came in my, I had a VIP badge, so they gave the VIPs some free merchandise in the VIP bag. So this is just all the random stuff. You get like a t-shirt and poster and some comic books. And I got a little Scooby-Doo, whatever this is, figure, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it's just cool free stuff that I got, so. Anyway, yeah, and so I guess some people would probably be like, oh, well, Josh, why would you go to conventions and, you know, get these people around these things? And, well, one, there's obviously these things have monetary value, but that's not really why I do it. I do it for the experience and the memory of getting to do it and everything. And I think people don't understand, I think, is me personally, I am very passionate about movies. Like, I love movies. Some people love sports. Some people love fishing. You know, some people are big into music and are musicians, and I think all that stuff's great. I think it's great that everybody has their stuff that they're into, and for me, it's always been movies. Like, I'm super passionate about film. So when I get to go to these conventions or these expos and meet these people who played a role in these films that I hold really dear to my heart, it's just a big deal to me. It's, you know, it's a cool memory, and it's something I'll get to remember forever. You know, I'll hang this on my wall, and every time I look at it, I'll have the memory when I got to meet the cast of Back to the Future. And, you know, to me, you almost can't put a price on that. So, anyway, cool experience overall. And, you know, like I guess Doc Brown said,
your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one.
All right, guys, so it's day 2 of Fan Expo New Orleans. And today I'm meeting Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO. I'm actually meeting Andy Serkis for the second time. I met him at Superhero Con back in San Antonio this past summer. And he was really cool, but all I got him to sign at the time was like a little Gollum 8x10. And I regret it not getting him to sign like a big poster or something. So I'm bringing both a Dawn of the Planet of the Apes poster and a big Lord of the Rings metal print. And I'm getting him to sign both of those. And then, of course, I'm meeting Zachary Levi, however you say his last name.
His name is Captain Sparklefingers.
No, it's not. That's not my name.
Who played Shazam. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So here we go, day 2. Three, 2, 1, action.
Freedom conquers all.
Sweet, that's it, man. Now hold that pose. I'm gonna do some different close-up shots of the armor and stuff.
Sweet liberty.
So awesome, dude. I love it. Me and my brother play the hell out of this game, so he's gonna freak out when I send him this.
Democracy.
If you have that baseball duo with Peter, I can really go. I just need to get in the line.
Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody. So I'm back from day 2, back at the hotel from day 2 of Fan Expo. I'm exhausted. But anyway, I thought I would share with you guys some of the cool stuff that I got signed and just talk a little bit about it. So a couple of the cool things I got this Lord of the Rings disc plate, so another metal poster. And I got it signed by Andy Serkis, who played Gollum. I wanted to get this started because my plan with it is to get all of the main Lord of the Rings actors added to it. And so I'm going to try to track all of them down, or as many as I can anyway, and get all their signatures on it. And I just think that'll be a really cool piece. I've also met Orlando Bloom, and I now regret that I didn't have this when I met him, because I would already have his signature on there too, had I had it at the time that I met him. And then this was probably the main thing I had signed today. It's just a faceplate piece to it, but this faceplate goes on a Galaxy's Edge C-3PO replica head. So when I get home, I'll snap this on the rest of the head, and it'll be a full-size, replica of C-3PO's head. But anyway, it's kind of hard to see in this light because the chrome is so reflective. But it's Anthony Daniels. He signed in white, and he put C-3PO right there. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out, because that was one of the main things I was excited about getting signed. Then I met Zachary Levi. He was really cool. There was a big issue at the convention today where there was a volunteer in the photo op area, because I was supposed to have a photo op with him, and they put me in the wrong lane. They put me in the lane for Andy Serkis's photo op. So I was like, well, the volunteer told me to come over here. So anyway, she told me to go talk to customer service. I went, talked to customer service, and they couldn't do a refund or anything, which was a little frustrating because it was basically their fault, you know. And but I knew Zach was doing selfies at his table, and I was like, well, can I exchange it for, a selfie? And they were like, oh, no, we can't do it. So anyway, long story short, I was able to exchange the photo op I had with Zach with these other autographs, and they just gave me a credit or whatever. So I used the credit to get Jeffrey Wiseman, who played George McFly in Back to the Future Part 2. I didn't get him on my big Back to the Future poster because I was trying to keep it all Back to the Future Part 1 actors and actresses. So I figured I'd just have an 8x10 of him. And then I got to meet Manny. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Manny Jacinto. Y'all tear me up in the comments. Y'all tell me the proper way to announce it. But anyway, he played the stranger in The Acolyte. And I'll be honest, I didn't like the show. I did not like The Acolyte, but I did like his character, and I liked the performance he gave, and I thought he was honestly the best part of the show. And in my honest opinion, he's probably the one that the show should have been focused on and revolved around, because he was by far the best part of it. But anyway, he was a really nice dude. It was cool to meet him. Got his signature and everything. Didn't plan on it, but it kind of worked out in the end, because I was still able to go back, and I just paid out of pocket and got a selfie with Zachary Levi, who was one of the main people that I want to meet, because I really, really liked that first Shazam movie. I thought it was really good. So yeah, and then that was most all I got. I do also have 2 movie posters I got signed. I got my Revenge of the Sith poster that I had got signed at SpaceCon about a month or 2 ago. I had it signed by Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, and Matthew Woods, who is the voice of General Grievous. And so I got Anthony Daniels added to it. And then I got Andy Serkis to sign a Dawn of the Planet of the Apes poster for me as well. So yeah, anyway, that's all the signatures I got. So yeah, overall, it was a pretty good time. I think it was a fairly well-organized convention. I've been to so many of these things, and they're all ran differently. And sometimes you have everything will go right, sometimes everything will go wrong. Sometimes things would go right, and then other things would go wrong. And this one was just kind of in the middle. There was some stuff worked out great. There's other things like the whole photo op situation with Zachary Levi that they kind of got, messed up. And there's some other odd choices they made with some of the organization on the organization side of it. But overall, I would recommend it. I'd definitely come back to it. I'd definitely go to other fan expos. I thought it was a great experience. And I like these conventions where you can meet a whole lot of people in one shot. I think that that's the best way to do it. I've been to cons where, I'd go to meet like one person, and that's always cool. It's great to check those people off your list, get a photo, an autograph, or whatever with them. But to go to these where you can meet so many people, like the entire Back to the Future cast, is kind of crazy. And it just kind of saves you a lot of time and money in the long run, because you can meet all of them in one go. So overall, it was a good experience. Filmed a ton of cosplayers. My feet are killing me because that's pretty much most of what I did today. Since yesterday I didn't get to film any, I knew I had to make up for it today and film as many as I could. And there was a few cosplays here and there that I saw that I wanted to include in the video, and I just never could catch up to them. I'd see them round a corner, and then they would disappear, and then I'd never see that cosplayer again. And normally I'm pretty good about getting every cosplayer that I want in a video, but it was just so many that were there, and they're all really solid cosplays. So anyway, like I said at the beginning of the video, that video, the cosplay music video, should already be posted, so you can go check that out. I'll have the link in the description. Please watch it. Those are kind of the main videos that I make when I go to these things. And these vlog videos, let me know what you think about this. This is my first time doing one of these for a convention, and it's kind of testing the waters to see if this is something you guys like, if you even want me to continue doing them. It's a bit challenging to really try to create content for the vlog as well, because when I go to these things, there's so many things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get autographs. I'm trying to get the photo ops. I'm trying to go film cosplayers for the cosplay music video. So it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for me to just like blab into the camera while I'm at the convention, because I'm just too busy. I'm just running around trying to get all this other stuff done. But, maybe you guys like these. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You can be honest. You can be like, hey, Josh, yeah, do more of these for every convention. Or you can be like, no, these suck. Don't do any more of these. Just do cosplay videos. I'm open to all the constructive criticism. And also, I'm filming with a new camera, so that's something cool too. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. No, they're not sponsoring the video, but I've been really happy with it. For years, I've been using a Canon 4K camcorder that was built up on a rig, like a little handheld rig with a Rode mic on top of it. And I've used that to, film a bunch of short films and stuff over the years, as well as my cosplay videos. But the challenge I found with it was that when I would go to conventions, it was kind of cumbersome to carry around with me all day. It's this big hulking camera that I gotta walk around with. Whereas this fits in my pocket, and it was awesome. I slipped this in the front pocket of my hoodie, and if I saw a cosplayer I want to film, I just pulled it out. Bam, was ready to go. Films in 4K, does some really cool tricks, has a little gimbal built into it, and so far I've been really, really impressed with it. So that's something else. When you watch the cosplay video, compare it to some of my older cosplay videos, and let me know if you like the footage I shot on this better than the footage I shot in the previous cosplay videos. And this was a little bit of a learning curve because it's got some different features and stuff on it. It's tricky to figure out how to get the camera to look exactly where you wanted it. It's got a much smaller screen on it. So there were some things I was having to kind of play with and learn with as I was shooting with it, both for the cosplay video and this vlog. But I think it's worked out great. So just let me know, if y'all tell me this has been terrible, I'll switch back to the old rig, but this has been really convenient just to have this small camera I can, slip in and out of my pocket. So yeah, anyway, guys, I am about to crash because I'm super tired, and I guess this will be the end of the vlog. So like I said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you went to Fan Expo or are planning to go to Fan Expo. And I think my next convention is Pensacon in Pensacola, Florida. So I'll be there meeting a bunch of the Colonial Marines from Aliens, which I'm really excited about, and of course filming a cosplay video. And if you like these vlogs, I'll be filming another one of those. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.